Hello and welcome to a brand new series I'm going to be doing. The idea is I'm going to be taking this village and remodeling it one building at a time to make myself better at building. So let's start. I started with this nice little fishing dock. I wanted to make a fishing hut, and that's what I started doing. There's a lot of intermediate time here that I'm probably just going to be talking, whatever works, whatever comes to mind, because there's a lot of time in between sections. This is 6 times sped up. I gave myself 1 hour to do this in total, so this is pretty fast compared to the amount of time I gave myself. I didn't actually have a timer running. I just used the in-game statistics screen, so it is a tiny bit off because I had a little bit of time finding the village. But yeah, I started with this little like dock thing, just another like a little fishing area. I tried putting barrels down. I wasn't quite sure of it. It didn't feel right. I feel like this could work in something, but it especially didn't look good off the side of this dock. Like maybe at the end of the dock it would have been nice, or maybe as the start of a dock, or maybe off the side of a building. I really don't know. I didn't really like it, so I decided, you know what? Let's make it the bottom of a house. If you add a house to anything, it makes it look better. So let's do that. A little staircase on the side. I think that looks really nice. Probably one of the best bits. Yeah. As I build up this house here, I tried these logs. I don't know. They didn't really work out well. I'm doing some detailing in the bottom right now, but then I come back up here. I'm trying to think about how I want to do this, and I feel like there's not a lot of ways with how this is going to go well. I mean, it depends. Like, if you look at the base, it kind of feels a bit weird. Not really at this angle, but at some other angles, and I wasn't really sure about it. But I just kept trying, seeing what worked, seeing what didn't, and so far it was okay. Just building it out, adding the bed inside to see how I want it to look. That bed felt awkward at this point, but I still decided I'd try to continue. Instead of doing all wood, I decided, you know what, let's add some stone. That roof felt weird. Um, this felt a bit more interesting with the cobble, but at the same time, it kind of looks really ugly, and I'm thinking that this entire time. It, I wasn't entirely sure on what I wanted it to be. But I was still just building, seeing what was gonna work. At some point, I come to this roof, and it's ew. It does not look nice. I try the next best thing I can think of and just make it a wood roof, with a stone brick rim. It still doesn't feel good. Especially if it looks bad from this angle. Especially when I cap off the roof right here. Ew, that is gross. That is disgusting. I decided to ignore it and just do some more detailing, see what works. And I decided I don't want to do windows because I do not have a connected textures pack on, and instead I decided, you know what? Let's just have like a natural open window. Nothing's gonna get in through there. Maybe a phantom, but like, who cares? I think this already looks a lot better without the cobble. In general, yeah. I tried to give this wood roof one last chance. It still doesn't look good. So I decided, you know what? Another house. You can make any building better by adding another house. I tried a little bit of detailing out here, and I already think this looks a lot better than the house below it. And then look at me here. I just sit here for like 5 million years. I think this is okay. All honestly, I think this is like 7 minutes of real time. I'm sitting here just not doing anything. So let's just speed that up. Okay, after a long time of thinking, I finally come up with okay, stripped spruce logs, and I think they look really nice as a rim here. I decided I want to have like a balcony out here. I think that works well. Before I finish that though, I continue doing detailing, see what works, and I decided, you know what, let's just more stripped spruce logs, whatever works. I come out to the balcony because you're a fisherman, right? You want to wake up fish. Then the next bit here, if you're a fisherman, you want to go down into like your kitchen or whatever, and you want to fish, right? That's the one thing you're trying to do here. So another balcony, and then that's complemented by the fact that you go down another level and you get a fish. Like you're a fisherman. What else are you gonna be doing? I finished off the roof here, and I don't know, it still felt weird, but I decided to just look detailing in other places and see if I could figure out something else later. Right now, I'm doing detailing on the door. I kind of had a bad angle for this, but more detailing around the side. And then I believe it's right here that I decided that I am going to get rid of the wood on the bottom rim. Yeah, it doesn't really fit anymore, and I think the stone made it look so much better. This is really going in a nice track now. I mess around with cobble here, and I don't know. It feels nice to have like a certain section of the build be cobblestone, like kind of like half cobblestone, half stone brick. It feels like nice detailing, but I didn't really do it very well here. So at this point, I decided, you know what, let's just go back to pretty much mostly stone brick right here. Now just more detailing. After a while of detailing, I finally get done with that. I mean, this is mostly more detailing. I don't know. But like, here's lighting. Here's whatever. That looks really weird. I don't know what I was thinking. I put it back. But I do like the little. I'm trying to find a good place to put lights. Not really there. That's a good place. That's a really good place. Then up here is also a nice place. But yeah, more detailing. A lot of detailing. Crazy. I think most of the outline of this build is mostly finished at this point. But you know, a lot more detailing. These just small little things are what kind of makes builds sometimes. This is probably the final thing, I think. I wanted to try something with the roof here and I wanted moss somehow because I feel like getting more natural as you go up is a nice detail. I decided, you know what, let's give it a hat. Everything is better with a hat. And that's what I'm doing. This suddenly felt a lot better than just nothing, but it's also kind of weird. I try something here with the lantern. I don't really like it. I pull it down, you know. I'm just doing whatever details I can to see if the make the hat look good. I'm not entirely sure. You guys let me know if you think this actually looks good or not. I don't know. I think it could definitely be better, but I'm not entirely sure how I'd make it better. This is one part I actually do think made it a lot better right here, where I added another balcony. I think this made it feel a lot more natural than it was before with this little bit out here. It made it really feel like, you know, it had a purpose. Finally, the last bit of detailing, and here we go. That is the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. Do you guys prefer this type of video, where I did right here, where I'm voicing over pretty much just replay mod clips? Or would you rather what I did in my last video, where there's just replay mod montages in between me actually speaking, me, you know, speaking my thoughts at the time? Let me know what you guys think, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time.